How much do you truly love yourself? Not the Instagram highlight reel, not the fancy clothes or filtered selfies. I'm talking about real self-love, the kind that doesn't vanish when you fail or feel alone. Because if you truly understood your value, you'd stop giving discounts to people who only drain your energy. You'd stop showing up for relationships that cost your peace, and you'd stop apologizing for simply being yourself. Scene: quiet sunrise, person alone, journaling in a peaceful room. Let's get this straight. Self-love is not about ego. It's not about thinking you're better than anyone. It's about knowing you don't have to settle for less, ever again. Self-love is about having boundaries. It's saying, I matter, even when the world tries to tell you otherwise. You don't need likes to feel worthy. You don't need someone to choose you to feel chosen. You were already chosen, the moment you took your first breath. Loving yourself doesn't mean you ignore your flaws. It means you see them and still say, I am enough. It's saying, I don't have to stay in this room with people who don't respect me just to feel accepted. Because here's the truth. You don't need everyone to love you. You just need you to love you. Shift tone, empowering. And when you start showing up for yourself, your standards change. Your circle changes. Your entire life begins to shift. You become the kind of person who walks away from drama, who speaks with purpose, who chooses peace over chaos. That's the power of self-love. It's not just a feel-good quote. It's a revolutionary act. Every morning, you have two choices: believe in your value, or keep borrowing it from others. Today, choose you. Not the version the world wants, but the real you. Flawed, growing, whole. Repeat this to yourself. I love me, even when I'm still becoming. I love me, even if they don't. I love me because I finally know who I am. How much pain are you still carrying? Because here's the truth. It's not the past that's hurting you. It's your attachment to it. It's your refusal to let go. Forgiveness isn't weakness. Forgiveness is freedom. It's not about saying what happened was okay. It's about saying, I won't let this control me anymore. You've been holding on too long, to guilt, to shame, to people who hurt you, to things you wish you could have changed. But you can't change the past. You can only change what you do with it. Forgive your parents, not because they were right, but because you deserve peace. Forgive the ones who disappointed you, not because they earned it, but because you're tired of dragging them with you everywhere you go. And most of all, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the years you doubted your worth, for the times you settled, for the moments you forgot how powerful you are. You were surviving, doing your best. Now you know better. Now you can do better. Let go of the hope that the past could be any different. It happened. It hurt. But it doesn't have to define you anymore. Say this to yourself. I let go so I can grow. I forgive because I choose peace. I'm no longer a prisoner of my past. Because self-love isn't just about candles and affirmations. It's about courage. The courage to face your pain and the strength to release it. You're not broken. You're becoming. And every time you forgive, every time you release, you step closer to who you were always meant to be. So don't hold back. Let go. And step into your healing. You deserve that. Now that you've let go, it's time to rise. This is your moment, not to fix who you were, but to build who you're becoming. Reinvention starts with one question. Who do you want to be? Not the version others expect, not the watered-down version that plays it safe. The real you, the powerful you. Start writing that version, the one who walks in confidence, the one who speaks with purpose, the one who doesn't shrink for anyone. What habits do you need to let go of? What beliefs do you need to challenge? What parts of you are no longer serving your future? It's not easy. Sometimes growth feels like destruction, because you've got to tear down the lies before you can build the truth. You'll be tempted to go back to comfort, back to old patterns. Back to the people who once made you feel small. But don't. You're not there anymore. You've outgrown that version of yourself. You're not who you were. You're who you choose to become. And yes, it will be lonely sometimes. Yes, it will hurt. But growth always does. That's why you need your will. That deep fire inside that says, no matter what, I will not quit on myself. Write down who you want to be, the values, the strength, the clarity, and surround yourself with truth tellers. People who love you enough to challenge you, to hold you accountable, to call you out when you're slipping back into your old ways. It's not about being perfect. It's about being committed. Committed to becoming the highest version of you. So stand up, dust off the pain, forgive the past, and walk boldly into your future. Because you're not broken, you're being rebuilt. And this version of you, unstoppable.